This is why you don't mess with the hood. Hello everyone, we're back again for another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about Vampires versus the Bronx. Before we get into that, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I've dropped new videos at least every Friday. So Vampires versus the Bronx is about a group of young teenagers who are trying to protect their block from invading vampires. So what you've got here is a big corporation that's run by vampires, and they're buying out local businesses in the area and replacing them with new shops such as butter. There's shops which you don't know whether they're for clothes or whether they're food. You kind of get the feeling here. This film is about gentrification, obviously. It's the obvious message. It's going on in America. It's going on in London anyway. East London, Walthamstow, where I grew up, has changed. I think about my time growing up there as a kid to what it is now. It's crazy. It's completely different. So I got the message of the film. However, they're not very subtle with that message. Sometimes it's a bit over the top. They ran the same joke multiple times. You kept seeing multiple shops opening with all different titles and what they're doing. I kind of got the message after the first couple were open. There seems to be some sort of obsession with milk. Milk kind of represents gentrification when you got soya milk, almond milk. I've seen that in quite a few films recently. I'm not quite sure what that's about. I guess that's seen as new money. I don't know. But as you can tell, even from the title of the movie, it's very light-hearted and doesn't take itself too seriously, which is what I enjoyed. So that was a positive. It gave me similar vibes to Attack the Block, which is one of the best British movies of the last 15 years. However, some of the comedy didn't land. This film was funny, but it was in parts. It was hit and miss. There were some things that were hilarious, and then there were some that's like, no, you've missed the mark here completely. And the majority of the scenes that were funny were between the three young leads, who I thought were brilliant in this movie. I thought their camaraderie was excellent, their chemistry was excellent. I thought they worked together very well and bounced off each other wonderfully. Each character had their own moment to shine. When they did, I loved it. The lead character every now and then got a tiny bit annoying for me, but for the most part, he was good. He was good. You also have Method Man in this, playing a pastor. He was used quite sparingly. I would have liked to have seen him a bit more throughout the film. And Shea Wingham is in this. He plays the intermediary between the vampires and the humans. I've loved him since I first saw him in Boardwalk Empire, and he's no different here. He plays a wide variety of roles and characters on the TV shows and the films I've seen him in, but he always delivers. I like him as an actor. The action sequences are not too gory at all, much less than what you would typically expect from a vampire movie. They show a few things, but for the most part, the camera cuts away at the vital moment when you're about to see blood or anything like that. However, let's talk about the special effects. There are a few scenes where vampires are levitating and flying, and it's horrific. Now, I don't know whether this was done intentionally or not. I can't quite decide, because there are a few moments where the special effects are actually decent. So then I'm like, you're not purposely trying to be bad, are you? But then it's that bad that you can't be serious here. So I don't know. I'm gonna give the film the benefit of the doubt and say it's intentionally done bad, but it really threw me off. It really took me out of the scenes completely. I couldn't get over it. Otherwise, if it wasn't intentional, this might be one of the worst movies I've seen effects wise for a very long time. The vampires themselves don't look too bad. It's nothing special. They don't really do much or have any sort of personality. This film isn't really about them. It's more about the kids and the hoods. And you kind of know the way the story's going and how it's going to end up. I don't really expect any different. I look at this as a kids movie, so kids movie pretty much follow the same sort of formula. Overall, the action scenes were not great. The comedy was hit and miss. The storyline was bare bones, to say the least. However, the boys were the heart of this movie and made it a really enjoyable watch. It gave me the sort of vibes like Stranger Things and Lost Boys. I'm going to give it 3 stars. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and check out some other videos.